What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, Demo's Diecast. Shout out to all of our returning viewers and subscribers. Thank you guys, thank you. And welcome to all of our new viewers, first-time viewers, and new subscribers. We appreciate you guys hanging out and checking these cars out with us. Hope everybody's having a great week so far. As promised in the last video, we are going into episode 1 of our comparisons between Mattel brands such as Hot Wheels and Matchbox to collector grade brands such as Mini GT, Tarmac Works, Inno64, LCD, GCD, you name it, right? So we're just going to start comparing these guys and looking at the value between Hot Wheels and the price point of collector grade diecast. So let's take a look here and see. So we've got 2 Lamborghini Huracans over here, a Mini GT and a Hot Wheels Premium. We have a Porsche 918, which Matchbox here, and this is going to be poster cars. Over here, we have the McLaren Speedtails, which we have the McLaren Speedtail Premium from the box set. And then we have a LCD model, McLaren Speedtail, full carbon fiber body. And then over here, of course, from our last video, the Pagani Huayra R RLC versus the Pagani Huayra R Tarmac Works version. So, without further ado, let's jump into these. So one thing that I did notice while laying these out is that size-wise, they're actually really proportionate. For some reason in my head, I kept thinking that Hot Wheels were just a little bit bigger than 164, not a true 164 scale, or that they were that much bigger than collector grade models. But as I lay all these out and set them out, I'm actually kind of surprised to see that they're pretty proportionate compared to the collector grade brands. So that's pretty exciting. But let's take a closer look at each one of these groups here and see what our differences are and see if the value is there. So first up, we have our Lamborghini Huracans. Obviously the Hot Wheels Premium here on the left, and this is going to be the Mini GT version over here on the right. All in all, size and shape looks pretty good, pretty much the same. I would say that, yeah, I mean, Hot Wheels did a really good job. Like the sizing, I feel, is correct. Wheel size is a little bit big compared to the Mini GT, but, you know, we're working with real riders on a premium, so it is what it is. Let's take a look at the major differences between these. Obviously, on the Mini GT, you're going to get the lensed headlights and lensed taillights. So that's a huge bonus and plus there. We are working with 2 different models of a Huracan as well. So you have the center exit exhaust on the Huracan Evo in the Mini GT, whereas you're going to have the regular rear under bumper exit exhaust for the Hot Wheels. But yeah, all in all, they look pretty similar. So base-wise, you've got metal bases on both. The major thing is going to be the Mini GT is screwed together, whereas the Hot Wheels is riveted. So if you wanted to take these apart and mod them, the Mini GT is definitely easier to get apart. However, like I had mentioned in some previous videos, on this Mini GT, they covered that rear screw with the diffuser. So you would have to figure out how to pop this off to access that rear screw. Also, too, on the Mini GT, you can see that the front wheel is thinner than the rear wheel as far as width goes. So you do get a staggered wheel. Size-wise, diameter, they're going to be the same size, but width, you're going to get a difference there. So I think that's pretty cool. Hot Wheels, they're going to be squared, so you have the same size as far as width and diameter all the way around. Glass looks pretty good. Interiors aren't going to be too crazy on either one of these. This is from it's either like a pop culture or a retro entertainment. This is the Doctor Strange release. And then this was just a regular Mini GT release. Price point on these two, you're looking at the time that this one came out, it was probably like $6 retail. I've seen this one recently online for around $12. I'll put a little link or a screenshot there so you guys can see where to find this one. But all in all, price-wise, I think the Mini GT is the one to go with here. The Hot Wheels isn't bad, and really the biggest difference I think with all of these examples that we're going to show is if you're a customizer and you like wheel swapping and just doing customs and making the car your own, Hot Wheels is going to be the way to go. But if you're satisfied with how the car comes from the manufacturer, you can't really beat the price point on this Mini GT. So all in all, on that one, I will give the nod to the Mini GT, although the Hot Wheels is not a bad version. Also, too, you do get mirrors on the Mini GT, whereas the Huracan casting for Hot Wheels does not have mirrors on it. So next up, we have our Porsche 918. Both of these are going to be hardtop with the roof up or not off. This is a Matchbox here on the left. I did wheel swap this one, so it has some Sakura BBS LMs, gold face with the polished lip. It is lowered as well, so yeah, this one's definitely been customized. But all in all, I think Matchbox did an excellent job with this casting. Really, really great. The one on the right here, this is a Poster Cars brand. This car is actually probably one of the greatest price points that you could get for a premium or a collector grade diecast. This guy runs $9, which is insane. The Matchbox being a mainline was only $1.19 plus tax, so great price point on that as well. Differences, you can see the roof is, I feel like the roof's kind of like a little bit more exaggerated at an angle on the Matchbox. You do get some really nice wheels on the Poster Car as well as some calipers back there, so that's super sick. This one would have come with plastic wheels originally, but like I said, it has been wheel swapped. Take a look at our fronts. You do get the lensed headlights on the Poster Cars, whereas you're going to get tampoed up lights on the Matchbox. The fronts are pretty similar. I mean, like I said, Matchbox did a really great job with this casting. I'm really kind of impressed. Mirrors are going to be there on the Matchbox. They are there, but they're extremely small. You do have more of a pronounced mirror here on the Poster Car. Both have the Porsche emblem there on the hood. And rear both have, you have a more exaggerated or a more defined diffuser on the Matchbox. But the Poster Car is definitely super nice. You do get that black venting painted or contrasted there on the rear, whereas you don't on the Matchbox. And then we'll take a look at that engine bay. Not too crazy a detail on the Matchbox, neither on the Poster Cars either, but you do get that really nice exhaust coming out on the Poster Car. The Matchbox does have the exhaust as well, but it's just not as defined and not as clean. So all in all, I think for the price point, you can't go wrong with the Poster Cars, but really, honestly, this Matchbox casting, especially for customizing, this is where it's at. So on that one, just for the fact of the customization aspect of it, I'm going to give that one to the Matchbox. The Poster Cars is a great, great example. Great car, great price point. Really no issues there, but I do think Matchbox did a really great job with that one. So next up, we have the McLaren Speedtail. So on the left, we have the LCD brand, which super nice, full carbon fiber body on this one. And on the right, we have the McLaren Speedtail from the box diorama set. They've done this car twice. I'm almost positive this is the one that was in the diorama set. So all in all, I think this one we got to give the nod to the LCD. Price point on the LCD is around $25 plus shipping. On the box set, this guy was $30, but you're getting 4 cars in the box set as opposed to just one. Hot Wheels did do a nice front wheel there that looks like the aero disc like we have here on the LCD model, and they both have the multi-spoke rear. I think the coolest thing about this LCD is that you do get the aero disc on the front wheel, but the wheel rotates behind it. So that is like super, super dope. Front end wise, headlights look a little bit better on the LCD. You're just going to get a tiny bit of paint on the Hot Wheels. That windshield is definitely noticeably bigger on the LCD model. So yeah, going with that. The Hot Wheels, you can't really see it too well on camera, but it does have a center seat. But the center seat, steering wheel, dashboard, all that is far more defined on the LCD. And let's take a look at the rear. You do have that nice exhaust detail here and here, whereas you do have that on the Hot Wheels. It's just not nearly as defined or pronounced. Rears are going to be pretty much the same, just a quick little tail light there. Both get that stripe on the engine cover, and I don't think there's engine detail on either one of these. Nah. So, all in all on this one, got to give the nod to the LCD. But for the price point, the Hot Wheels is actually a really great casting. And if you hold these side by side, you can tell the LCD is just a tad bit bigger. So it's a tad bit longer. Width-wise, they look pretty much the same. But as far as length goes, the LCD is definitely a little bit longer. So great job from Mattel on this one, though. Price point-wise, I would give it to the Hot Wheels there, just because the LCD is $25. If you were able to find just this guy loose, you could probably pick this up for around $5 to $10 loose. So price point wise, we'll go with the McLaren, the Hot Wheels McLaren on that one. And last up, we have the Pagani Huayra R. So this is going to be the best version of any of the Hot Wheels that we have out here, being that it is an RLC. But all in all, Hot Wheels did a really great job with this casting. They really, really did. I personally would give the nod to Mattel on this one, but this Tarmac Works is crazy, and the price point is half of what you pay for the RLC. So that being said, you really, really can't go wrong with the Tarmac. Paint looks a little bit nicer on the Tarmac. You've got that flake in there. Decals are going to be exactly the same on both cars. The RLC, obviously you have that removable engine cover. So as far as that goes, I would give the nod there. But as far as quality, craftsmanship, detail, etc., got to go with the Tarmac Works, and it wins on the price point front too. So again, the RLC, you're looking at almost $40 after tax and shipping and everything like that. Whereas you can pick this guy up, I want to say these are around 15 to 20 for the Pagani in the Tarmac, plus shipping. So, but yeah, I mean, both have the mirrors, the pronounced mirrors. Bases, both have metal bases. Again, screwed together versus riveted. And headlight details. I mean, everything is just a little bit more sharp, obviously, on the Tarmac. But I'll be honest with you, Hot Wheels did an excellent, excellent job on this Huayra R casting. So, super sick. Both have the ceramic exhaust. You are missing the Italian flag on the diffuser on this one. And the tail lights aren't red like they are on the RLC. They are there, but just not painted red. So all in all, I would probably give the nod to the Tarmac on this one. So, but to be honest with you, the RLC is a great, great casting. I don't have any knocks against it other than the fact of the price point after shipping. So super, super sick. Guys, let me know what you think of this first episode of comparisons. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what your thought process is as far as price point, quality, detail, etc. I think the major thing, at least with these guys so far, mini GTs are going to roll. Poster car rolls. The McLaren Speedtail and the LCD rolls, and so does the Tarmac Works. So here, on at least on this video, we have 4 examples of collector grade cars that do roll. So if that's a major point with you in purchasing your diecast, you can be confident in these brands or these particular cars rolling. Tarmac and the Global Works always roll. Most of my LCD models that I have do roll. I do have another poster car. That one rolls as well. And then, of course, all Mini GTs are going to roll. So I think later on in further episodes, we'll start to get into some other cars that don't necessarily roll. And that will be the major difference between what we're looking at in those. But we'll continue it on. So we'll do an episode with some JDM cars. We'll do an episode with some Euro cars. We'll just keep busting them out and just keep comparing them and taking a look. So thank you guys for tuning in. Again, don't be shy. Leave a comment down below about what you thought about these, if you have any of them in your collection already, and what you thought of them. So thank you for tuning in. Much appreciated. Stay tuned. We will be dropping another one of these here down the road, and we'll keep it moving. So have a great rest of your week, everyone. Good luck out there if you're doing any hunting. And, yeah, just enjoy the rest of your week. So everybody be safe, and we'll see you guys on the next one. One love.